My name is Ryan Plough. I'm here at WJ and this is In the Lab. So today we're going to discuss what GD&T results are and how you should really interpret the data. So a lot of people will give you results for, let's say, like a surface profile. And they'll either give you a positive number or a negative number, or they'll give you the distance between those two numbers. Or in other cases, you'll get a true position result, and it's always positive, and you may wonder why. Well, the reason why true position being always a positive result is because of that wonderful math formula we went over in a different video, where you square the square root to remove negatives. Other common forms of GD&T include things like straightness, perpendicularity, or even parallelism, or like I just discussed, surface profile. So parallelism, we can start with that evaluation of results. So parallelism is where you have a feature, and then you have a theoretical line or plane that is parallel to that feature. Now, when you get a result, it's always the distance between the highest and lowest point in relation to that theoretical line or plane. So what that means is if you've got, for lack of a better number, one below and one above that theoretical line or plane, your parallelism is going to be 2, because it's the distance between. Now, with something like a surface profile, surface profiles are interesting because not everybody can really agree on how it should be reported out. So a surface profile has the same thing. You have a nominal contour or surface, and then you plot a bunch of points along that contour or surface. A surface profile should always be in relation to positive or negative material, or positive or negative vector. We're going to cover that more in another video. But just know that a surface profile's deviation is always in relation to its surface. So if you have a bunch of points along that surface, and the worst point is 1 heavy or more material, and your lightest point is 0.5, your surface profile measurement is 1.5. Some people only want to know what the worst case of both sides are, so you may only have a result of 1. Some people want to know what the 2 results are and the distance between. So the results could be a minimum value of -0.5, a maximum value of 1, and a surface profile result of 1.5. This is the distance between those 2 values. It's important to understand that because when you are collecting data from your quality team or from a supplier or presenting data to a customer, you really need to understand what you're saying to them. A scenario we ran into before in the past is when we reported out perpendicularity of a surface to a cylinder. So perpendicularity is another good example. You have a theoretical 90-degree line from a surface, all right? Or you have a 90-degree plane to an axis. Perpendicularity is a deviation from that nominal line that you generate. So you've got a negative side and a positive side. It's always the distance between those 2 points of worst case. The customer thought it was just a 90-degree measurement. So perpendicularity doesn't control the angle of the surface, it controls the form in relation to that nominal line. It's important to understand. I know I went kind of fast, and I know we talked about a lot. GD&T results can be confusing, especially if you're getting a bunch of data and not really understanding what you're getting and what it means. Just know that if you have questions or you want to start a dialogue or you want to know interpretation of prints, don't be afraid to drop a comment below or reach out to me or one of my team members, or get a hold of us through email. We'll gladly have a conversation with you. We'll gladly work through inspection requirements and do's and don'ts. So again, my name is Ryan Plough. We're here at WJ and this is In the Lab.